The Sydney Opera House is a famous building in Australia. It sits on the edge of Sydney Harbour. People from all over the world know its unique shape. The Opera House opened in 1973. There are concert halls and theatres. The Opera House also has restaurants with views of the harbour. The Opera House changed Sydney, making the city famous worldwide. The building is now a symbol of Australia. Jørgen Utzon was the man who designed the Sydney Opera House. He was born in Denmark in 1918. Utzon grew up near the sea, influencing his later work. In 1957, Utzon entered the design contest for the Sydney Opera House. His design was bold and new, and the judges liked it. Utzon's design was not easy to build, especially the roof. It took years to figure out how to make it work, but there were conflicts. And in 1966, Utzon left the project. The building was finished based on his design. In 2003, he won the Pritzker Prize. The Sydney Opera House remains a symbol of innovative design. The Sydney Opera House looks like giant white sails floating on the water. This design makes the building unique and fits perfectly with Sydney Harbour. At sunset they glow orange and pink, and at night they shine under special lights. Utzon got the idea for the sails from nature, inspired by orange peels. The sails are made of concrete shells covered with white tiles. Inside, the curved ceilings create good acoustics, important for music and performances. The Opera House connects the water, land and air. The Opera House is a landmark that defines Sydney. In 2007, the Sydney Opera House became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is a big honor, meaning the building is important to all of humanity. Only special places get this recognition. The Opera House is one of the youngest buildings on the list. UNESCO chose the Opera House for its unique design and creativity. The building shows great creativity and pushed the limits of what was possible. UNESCO praised how the Opera House fits into its surroundings, enhancing Sydney Harbour's beauty. Being a World Heritage Site brings responsibilities. Australia must protect the Opera House and keep it in good condition. This ensures future generations can enjoy it. The recognition also brings more visitors, helping Australia's tourism industry. The UNESCO listing proves the Opera House's global importance. It's not just a symbol of Sydney or Australia, it belongs to the whole world. The building represents human creativity and ambition. It shows what we can achieve when we dream big. The Opera House stands with other great monuments. It's in the same category as the Taj Mahal and the Great Wall of China. The Sydney Opera House is more than just a beautiful building. It's a cultural centre where many important events happen. People see world-class performances, enjoying music, dance and theatre. The Opera House brings art to Sydney, helping make the city a cultural capital. The building also changed architecture, showing new ways to design and build. Many architects were inspired by the Opera House, creating their own bold designs. The building proved that public architecture could be exciting. For Australians, the Opera House is a source of pride. It shows what their country can do. The building was a huge challenge, but Australia completed it. This proved the country could create world-class art and architecture. The Opera House helped Australia feel more confident. It showed the world that Australia was modern and creative. The Opera House also changed Sydney's economy, attracting millions of tourists. These visitors spend money in the city, staying in hotels and eating in restaurants. The building created many jobs and continues to boost Sydney's economy today. The Opera House shows how architecture can help a city grow and prosper. It stands as a testament to the power of imagination and hard work. The Sydney Opera House is now famous worldwide. People recognize its shape instantly. It appears in movies and TV shows, on postcards and souvenirs. When people think of Australia, they often picture the Opera House. It has become a symbol for the whole country. This fame is good for Australia, helping promote the country. People want to visit and see the Opera House in person. The building attracts tourists from all over, bringing money into Australia. It also helps spread Australian culture around the world. The Opera House makes people curious about Australia. The Opera House proves that modern buildings can be icons. It's as famous as much older monuments. People love it as much as the Eiffel Tower or Big Ben. This shows that new architecture can be just as important as old. The Opera House gives hope to architects today. It shows that their work can become world famous too. In the end, The Sydney Opera House is more than just a building, it's a work of art and a symbol of human creativity. The Opera House shows what we can achieve when we work together. It will continue to inspire people for many years to come.